Good evening everyone and welcome to a short update video. Today Frontier released on their Planet Zoo channel something rather interesting, I should say. This is a making of video, and as always, if you're wondering why you don't hear any sound or anything else, this is me talking about this video because we are not allowed to use the footage as it is on the website. So if you want to see this trailer or this video in its full glory, jump over to the Planet Zoo channel. It's in the description down below and you can watch it. We are only highlighting some little bits and pieces that are really interesting in this one. So first of all, I want to stop here, and you can see already on the screen that there are 4 different species, actually, the 3 different species, but 4 animals in the animal trading that you can see on the screen. And this is the first time we get our eyes on the actual in-game graphics of the red panda and also of the orangutan. This is very cool because we will see another animal, and this is kind of a little reveal in here later on in this video, but you've seen this basically from the get-go. Yeah, we will have a look into this video. We will skip a little bit through it, to be honest, because I want to highlight some things and therefore I'm skipping the interview parts over here, because basically this I can't highlight this to you guys, as I said, because it's not allowed, and you guys can watch this yourself. So now let's move on. You can see this, first of all, is the new map that has been shown a few days ago. This is the tropical biome, and I'm stopping this over here because there's a lot of nice thatch roofs. You know, I like thatch roofs, and a lot of little bits and pieces we already know, but it's pretty funny to see that they use a lot of these fences actually to create the buildings themselves. I'm rather interested in this, if this is the actual theme or if they really use the fence tool. I believe this is the theme, and we do get these fences themselves. Anyways, let's skip forward a little bit. You can see there's another glimpse at this wonderful biome. I really love the mountains and stuff in the background. It really gives you this tropical vibe, though I still favor to have like an oceanic one, but we are going to see if this will be ever happening. Anyways, we have another look onto our saltwater crocodiles, and also the hippos, the tapirs, but you know, there are a lot of animals that we already know. I want to stop this over here. Whoops, let me just go a little bit backwards so we get another lovely glimpse onto our wonderful red panda friends. Yeah, what I in particular like is on the left-hand side over here, there you see this little bamboo stick over here. I believe this could be a toy for those little guys over here. I'm not even sure, but this could be some kind of food enrichment item. It also seems as if it would be lying down here, which makes a lot of sense because they tend to play a lot with these kind of opened up bamboo pipes. So that's pretty cool to see. We have rhino, we have an escaped tiger running over here. A wonderful view of this area again in the rain, the lemurs, and yeah, you can see basically all the stuff we've seen already in the beta, most likely, but in this wonderful new biome. And again, I'm skipping forward a little bit more because I love it. I have been able to create, I should say, actually it's not create, but to get a baby snow leopard in my beta. But yeah, you've seen this in here. We've also a lovely mandrill. And there we go, we have another lovely little look at the okapi. And I have to say, this looks really nice in-game. Let's stop here for a bit. This is the baby okapi over here. We've seen this one picture a few days ago, but there wasn't that much more. I believe there's another footage coming in this trailer over here. Let me just skip forward a bit more. Here we go. This is also a wonderful shot of the crocodile. I love it. It's really, I believe it was from the get-go that I found the croc looks way too realistic. Like, it's looking super realistic, I have to say. I don't know, the job they've done on this one is just ridiculous. Yeah, then what I found also interesting is with the rhino, it seems also different kind of variants on the horn, which I believe is also pretty cool to see. We have the aardvark over here, the lemur again. I'm just skipping over a bit. I try to see if there's anything in this shot over here that we potentially need to see, or but I think if I didn't miss anything, there isn't. Like what we see is the crocs over here. We see that there is another habitat over here to the left hand side. I think this could be the tapirs or something else. To the right hand side, it's definitely mandrills or other climbing animals that we do already know. Like, I'm not too sure what else is in there. So let's skip over Pierce talking. Yeah, we have another wonderful look at the crocs. I was hoping to see them actually diving, but still no hints of diving though. I love this shot over here, by the way. Let's just play this real quick. This is so wonderful. The red panda just going over here, and then we have the gorilla sitting here in the evening light. It's so wonderful. It's gorgeous looking. But again, all the animals we've already seen. I just want to point out this little guy in the background climbing up the tree. We haven't seen them doing this. And we know that there have been a few lovely animations hidden from us in the beta, so this should be one of those things we haven't seen. It's the first time actually we see that big cats are actually climbing onto trees. I love it. It really looking good, and I was hoping that this will happen. We get another glimpse of it in a second in here. As you can see, in a bit they show us the potential areas where the animals can escape, and yeah, well, as you might know, animals will then escape. Let's move forward again. Here we go. You can see the look of... There are way too many leopards in this habitat. I still don't know why this should work. Anyways, my leopards didn't like to be in that kind of huge packs. Anyways, where's this scene? I saw that. Another one, and the okapi over here. Oh, look at that. I mean, you guys can definitely have a better view of this when you look at yourself, watch it yourself, but oh, look at that. And the orangutan again, the brown bears, or the grizzly bears, I should say. Or was it the brown bears? I didn't catch it that quickly. Pierce again talking. Let me just move forward again. I want to show you guys. There we go. Let me just... can we just get it to a point where you can actually see it a bit better? It's a bit hard to spot over here, but this is our new animal, guys. This is the golden poison frog. I'm not even sure if this is a new animal or if this is just a variant of the poison frog, that we have a golden version over here. But it also shows that there is, you know, less of an animal, you know, there's no new animal in here that we maybe didn't spot, because there's basically all these animals are in this zoo, and you do actually know about all of these. I think this is the aardvark down here, the gorilla, the anaconda, the yellow one, and the lesser Antillean iguana. We've seen this, but this one is definitely new. The golden poison frog is definitely new. Yeah, so pretty cool. At least one new animal that has been sneakily revealed in this video. I have no clue if they maybe released something else on their forums or whatever, because I just literally came into our flat from our holidays. I'm sitting here like 10 minutes after we just came in. My wife isn't that happy about it, but I needed to do this because I watched it on the road while my wife was driving, and I was checking this video out, and I was like, okay, I need to make a video right after, because this is kind of fresh content finally for you guys after, you know, the old beta content, which is still up and running, and it will run. Oh, look at the scratchy scratch. I love it. This animation is so gorgeous. And yeah, again, with so many cool animations going on here of the various animals, new animations I should say, that we haven't seen yet. Oh, look at this baby tape here, and a new toy that we haven't seen in the beta as well. This little, I don't know what exactly that is, but the lemurs definitely like to play with it, it seems, and it makes sounds, and well, it seems to be very interesting for them. Yeah, we have a lot of new stuff about the tigers, actually new stuff, new animations, I guess, but that's everything about it. Yeah, a lot of new scenery items we haven't seen in the beta, as you can see to the top right here. This it looks like these kind of things I had as a kid over my bed, and then can you just pull a little rope or, you know, down there, and then just kind of moves. Oops, I just hit my microphone. I hope I didn't broke it, whatever. Let me just check. Alright, so microphone is up and working again. Yeah, I had some issues with it lately, so this is why I'm stopping over here and just testing if my microphone is working again. I lost a complete episode of Isla Pali, therefore, so I needed to record it again, and yeah. By the way, we have another little glimpse on a baby gorilla down here. I love it. It's looking pretty gorgeous, I have to say. It's looking really good. I just don't know. I would have loved... Oh, there we go. Two other ones on top of the bridge as well. I love it, by the way, how they seem to be able to climb and walk over these things as well, because again, we haven't seen climbing animations so far of the bigger monkeys, so yeah, I'm really curious to see about that. Also, a lot of interesting things about the overlays. Here we go. This is what I just meant a few seconds ago. Let me just play the game, I should say. But anyways, here you can see the snow leopard climbing out of this habitat and then moving over here into the zoo. So yeah, quite a few cool things in here, cool new animations that we haven't seen in the beta, and again, it just confirms that they have had so many just disabled, and we have the okapi again, the grizzly bear, I think it's the grizzly bear, yeah. And is it the brown bear? It was the brown bear, I guess. Yeah, we have the gorilla again, and now let's move forward with another menu. And unfortunately, you can say there is no other new animal we have missed out on, I guess. Maybe we have. If we have, I'm more than happy, because that means one more reveal. But I guess we haven't. And one thing that seems to be changed is the price of the conservation credits, because as you can see, this Bengal tiger costs 10,500, and as I remember, the limit was 10,000 in the beta. Maybe this is just a balancing thing that hasn't been done before, and the footage is older than what we know from the beta. But yeah, it's higher than it was, so that's just a little detail I spotted there. Yeah, you can see all of the overlays they've been working on. I think there were a few changes. I couldn't really compare it entirely and see if it's working or not, but it seemed at least like there would be or was a little change over there, but I'm not 100% sure, guys, so don't quote me on that. I think this is like a little rhino down here, right? Yeah, that seems to be like a baby rhino. Lovely. Just trying to spot. And this is something very interesting. I haven't used it that much in the beta, to be honest, but the blueprint, how it works with the landscape is just insane. I really do love the fact that they included it. I mean, in terms of how you share stuff regarding animals is very important that you have this kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm just super happy that they were able to implement that, because this will help us all a lot while exchanging wonderful habitat ideas, including terrain work. So yeah, with this lovely red panda standing up and looking at the people in the end, and the people looking back into a habitat which seems to be the rhino habitat, I want to call this a day, because there is not much more in this video I want to talk about, because basically that's it. As you can see, this is the end, and we need to wait another few weeks until the game finally releases. I think there were a few little bits and pieces in here which were pretty interesting. I hope you guys see that the same way as I do, and I'm happy to be back, so there's a lot more content to be expected in the upcoming days, also from different new games. I have something really cool for you tomorrow. I'm a bit late to the party, but I want to try out something very interesting, which is called Surviving Aftermath from Paradox, and I'm definitely going to give it a try tonight, so hopefully see you guys around there, and until then, have a good evening, and see you next time. Bye, guys. Alrighty guys, thank you for watching this video. I really do appreciate that. As always, make sure to check out also my social media channels. You can find me everywhere under @Rennkamel. Also, big thanks to the crew. You can see it on the left hand side right now. And as always, if you want to see more, you click that card on the top right. And if you want to stick around because you like the stuff you've just saw, whatever, you know what I mean, just click that sub button, which is to the bottom right of the screen right now. But everything else I can say is have a great time and see you next time. Bye guys.